I did not ask for his help, but it did not stop him from giving me AIDS. So, stop, think about it. This next piece is about domestic violence, and I think it's very pertinent to women, because a lot of times you stay with a person you're not supposed to be with, and you put up with a lot of what they did. And this story is particularly my sister's story that inspired the piece. My sister was with my first nephew's father that beat her so bad she lost an ovary. And she knew he was cheating on her, they weren't using protection and all of this, and every day, my sister is a nurse, she sees people with AIDS, and yet she stays with these guys that she knows is cheating. And so I'm literally like praying every day that she doesn't get anything from staying in an abusive relationship from these guys that are blatantly have no respect for her, yet alone for her health and her well-being and her body. So this is my remedy to that. It's called DOC. Your Honor, in the case of the state versus Too Deep the poetess, I, the justified assailant, would like to plead the newly instated charge of premeditated self-defense. Because as a child, I made up my mind that no man was ever going to lay his hands on me. So after watching several chick flicks and doing self-defense workout takes to Dixie Chicks, Earl's Gotta Die, I deemed myself fully equipped to handle anyone who thought that they were bold enough to threaten my self-preservation. So I present to you Exhibit A. I present to you his death certificate. What's that, Your Honor? Yes, sir, that is correct. You see, DOC stands for dead on contact. He was letting me know of his impending suicide through traditional methods of homicide the moment that his person violently met with my person. So that time of death you see stated there, Your Honor, is the moment in which his hand actually touched me. Because the moments following that, which actually led to his last breath, was really inconsequential. So I present to you Exhibit B. This is the map with the exact longitude and latitude, give or take a stomp or two, of where his sorry ass now resides. I told his mother, don't thank me for saving her on funeral costs. Just fix the heel on my boot, patch up the hole in my floor, and get every female in your family's tubes tied so that no one else will ever have to suffer from another sorry excuse of an XY chromosome package ever again. And, Your Honor, I know that this looks like murder, but I promise you it was self-defense. Premeditated? Yeah, but only because I know my self-worth, but self-defense nonetheless. And if he were alive today, he too would tell you that he didn't know I could defend myself so well. So I think that my punishment should be to get in a relationship with another sorry bastard. Because I promise I will not waste taxpayers' dollars by filing police reports. Nor will I waste precious emergency room space. Because you see, I live by a two-hit die rule. You hit me, you hit the floor, you die. I'm selfish in this matter, Your Honor. Because you see, there are women out there who need me. And if they can't have me, they at least need to have my self-esteem. Because there's not a creation created on this earth bad enough to put his hands on me, except for the devil, and even he's smart enough to send dumbasses like this to do his dirty work. And we see how that turned out. So I guess now's the time for me to admit that yes, sleep and I are having an affair on the side. Therefore, I will not stay up late at night nursing bruises while he gets to sleep soundly, nor will I try to figure out what it is that I did or did not do today to cause him to lay his hands on me. So no, Your Honor, I will not apologize for him thinking of me as a victim and me rising as a victor. But I am sorry that his damn daddy didn't teach him who not to put his hands on. So Your Honor, much like that motherfucker who misjudged me, I rest. That was like church, hallelujah. So you can hit me if you want to. In closing, I get the name Too Deep, and I oftentimes get asked, where do I get the name Too Deep from?
Where do you get the name Too Deep from?
I'm about to tell you, yo. No. I get asked a lot, and what I think that this has to do is my poetry comes from my life. I don't go, oh, that's a great topic, let me write about it. It comes from my life. And so for the women that are in here, my life is an open book. I believe that was my purpose to be put on this earth, is to be that truth that everybody tells you exists, but nobody's willing to show you. And so with what I explain in the poem, I have once been that girl that thought that, I could find, myself plus find love by lying in bed with someone else. You will not find yourself there. I just want to let you know that is not where you will find yourself. Because much like how you change your sheets, you will not find yourself there. So if you need to find who you are, please find other ways to do it. Come ask me, get my card, email, because it is a journey for me. So I'm not going to tell you I figured out the answer. Every day a cute guy calls my house. Yo, let's watch a movie. Who coming with you? Because you can't come by yourself. That's a setup. I'm currently celibate. And will stay so for as long as my flesh shall allow. I tell you, it's like crack. I'm not even gonna be like till I'm married. That would be a lie. I'm just gonna let you know now. Because I swear for the Lord, Lamont Rucker said we could get it on right now. I would have to leave y'all. But it is a struggle. Reason being, I wish I could say it was for religious reasons. One was my last boyfriend decided to reveal to me that he had once had relations with guys, but he wasn't gay.
Wow.
I love that sentence. I ain't gay. I was the top dude. Nobody ever did nothing to me, so bring it back. So that in and of itself shut me down, scared me. 2 years ago, one of my exes, I found out 8 months after he and I had dated that he was diagnosed with AIDS. So it hits home, and it hits home fast. I've been tested after this last dummy. I'm negative. Hallelujah. So this means a lot to me, ladies. So please talk to me. And here's this piece of my personal journey and where the name Too Deep comes from. I pray that the day never comes when you wake up and it is not the day after the one you last remember. Oh, I pray that the day never comes when you find yourself sitting in the middle of your living room floor, searching your laundry basket, looking for an outfit that you remember wearing last. Oh, I pray that the day never comes when you wake up lying next to a stranger and you could have thought that he was cute and that was the full extent of your connection, only to find yourself pacing backwards and forwards, winding up thanking God when you find signs of used protection. Oh, I pray that the day never comes for you. Because you see, for me, it comes without rhyme or reason. And unlike winter, spring, summer, or fall, for me, this is a constant season. Oh, when you say no too deep. But too deep ain't got nothing to do with this poetry thing. It's got more to do with my brain and how she chooses to or not to behave. Because you see, ever since I was 5 years old, when my father decided to take it upon himself to show me what it was that a wife was supposed to do for her husband, but my mother couldn't because she was sick, my brain has taken it upon itself to do this free will switch. And I honestly cannot be held accountable for what occurs when I am there, but obviously not around. You see, I suffer from DID, dissociative identity disorder, and I know it looks like I did it, but I didn't. You see, that is why you will never see me checking time on my own watch or my own cell phone, because I'd rather not know just how long I've been gone. And you see, I'm never alone. Because there's three more behind the one standing before you that you think you see. There's an artist, a fighter / protector, a lover, and a child, and I am the artist. I speak for the other three that leave notes on my soul when they clock out. It's like family members that live in the same house but work on different shifts. It's like teenagers that hide things from their parents, except I hide things from myself. Oh, I pray that the day never comes for you. I pray that the day never comes when you find yourself yelling at your friends for not putting something back in your house where it belonged, because that one thing could be your marker in time. Oh, I pray that the day never comes for you. When you find yourself searching the mall parking lot for an hour looking for your car because when you came to, you were in the middle of a mall dressing room, but you don't remember how you got there. Oh, I pray that the day never comes for you. I pray that the day never comes when the last thing you remember is trying to fight off a male attacker to your female friend and coming to with 4 PG County cops pointing guns in your faces. You tell her that everything's going to be okay while fighting back tears, because they will shoot first and never ask questions. They can give a damn about mental instability. But I do pray that if this is your story, that you can raise your hand high, never ask God why, but just say thank you. Thank you for giving this to me as a way to cope and survive. Lord, I thank you. Because I could have easily turned my quarter into a dime, handed it over, and clocked out on time, but God gave this to me as a way to survive. And for that, I Thank him.